Alright, so today we're going to make another one, part 3 of Tali and this beautiful fruit, the Cherimoya. Although today we're going to put a twist to the trilogy. In studio we have an actual Ecuadorian from where the Cherimoya and the cacao is from. So this person, an actual Ecuadorian, is going to tell us if this is actually close to what they eat on a daily basis in their own homeland. And if I get the same results, then I'm going to be really happy with this concoction. So let's get cracking. Alright, so we have the cacao powder, the Cherimoya, and we also have my own hemp milk, and we have the frozen acai in the freezer. So what we're going to do first is we're going to cut the Cherimoya, and what I got here is my knife, and I highly recommend everyone go out and buy yourself a knife that connects with you in a way that you feel connected spiritually. Now this guy is my #1 knife, and I use him for everything. You've seen me in other videos cut a coconut easily with this guy. And I keep it wrapped up in a hemp cloth because hemp cloth is highly industrial and it is very strong, and we should start producing more hemp here. So let's get cutting. So this is how you peel the Cherimoya. You cut the top off, and what you do is you just peel off the layers right here. And you know when you got a good one when the layers come off easily, just like a mango. And you know it's ripe. This guy is good. It's coming out easily. And what you do is, once you're done peeling it off, you're just going to cut it in half. Like that. And then there you go. That's the Cherimoya. So the next step is to take off all the seeds. And what I like to do is I like to cut it like that in 4. So this makes it easier for me to get to the seeds and take out all the meat. And I take off all the meat and I put it to the side. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the blender and I'll add the milk and the cacao. And then we're going to mix it up and give it to this Ecuadorian who is live in studio. And they will tell us what they believe, if it is close enough to what they taste on a daily basis. I got a good feeling it is, so let's get cracking. Alright, so legend has it that in the days of the Inca warriors, that they would actually take this little part in the middle of the Cherimoya and they would use it for virility. They would use it to pretty much make them more, they would use it as like a Viagra, like a blue pill. They would use it to get harder in the bedroom. And wow, I feel it already. It's amazing. It has so much potential and so much potency in it. It's not only good for men, but also for women, believe it or not. And that's amazing. Alright, so as you can see, we have separated the meat from the skin and the other non-edible parts. Although you could make jewelry with this if you wanted to, like I have on. I didn't make this, but these are seeds from the acai berry from Brazil, and it brings me lots of good energy. So speaking of acai, we have it here in frozen form, and it looks pretty nice, and it tastes good too. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get my own we're gonna get the hemp milk that I made, and this stuff is delicious. If you want to know how to make some of this, check out my other videos on YouTube. So I'm gonna put about 2 ounces in there, not too much, just a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump the frozen acai packet in here, and I'm going to add to that Amazonian mixture. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the raw cacao from Ecuador. And finally, I'm going to add the most amazing, wonderful fruit in the world. It's Cherimoya. And what we're going to do now is we're going to mix it up in the blender, and then we're going to serve it to this. I got in my studio right now, I got an actual Ecuadorian from that area, and he's gonna determine whether this is just as good as what he eats on a daily basis over there. So let's put this to the test. Let's check it out. Awesome. So as you can see, it is quite amazing, and the texture is not like smoothie. It should be more like a pudding. And I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to serve it.